Okay, thought I'd make you guys a tutorial that's easy to understand, being English and all, and doesn't have Linkin Park playing in the background, so here we go. Once you get it open and running, you can enter all your ID and login details into the General tab, choose your server, all that kind of jazz, then click Login. I'm not going to show you mine because, yeah, well. Once you've done that, it'll prompt you to enter your secondary password, put that in, it'll tell you that you've successfully joined the game and that everything's loaded and everything's ready to go. Then you can click Go Client if you want to watch what you're doing, depending on the lag of the server, and as we know, good old Silk Road's pretty good with lag. You can get a few errors when you're trying to go to the client, so just use a return scroll and try again until you get in. I've already done that for you, so now we can just click Show Client, and here we are in good old Hotan. What you'll want to do next is set all your protection items. You want to auto use your HP and stuff like that. I've just got this set to random amounts. Use MP, you can use your grains, you can auto sit, don't worry about any of that. Use pills, all that kind of jazz. Return when your durability is low, if your inventory's full, if you've got no HP potions left, anything like that. Monster, you can prefer these or avoid them. Berserk, you can set to when it's full or when there's a party giant. And the miscellaneous items like that, auto accept from other players. Stop bot if you run into a Statue of Justice, all that kind of jazz. In your attacks tab, you can enter your skills. Obvious wizard skills here: Earthquake, Blizzard, Firebolt. You can set it to champion, add different skills, giant, party giant, blah blah blah. Let's just keep it on general. It's your primary buffs. We've got Earth Fence. You can add in life turnover if we want. In this primary buffs, if you're a Wiz Cleric or a Wiz Bard, you can put your sub skills in this tab as well, and that's usually how it works. The secondary buffs doesn't really mean anything, it's a bit silly, but in here you can put all your Holy Recovery divisions or your Swing March and things like that. Party buffing, this is where your party list will show up when you're in a party. You can click on them and add the skills to their name. Pets, auto res, that's where your resurrect list will be. Here's players near you, you can just click on their name and click the arrow across and that'll send them into the res list. Usually you want to set this in case you die on the way to your spot, so you'd set it to, I don't know, say 3 minutes and return if not resed in 3 minutes. Auto lure for warriors, you want to click that, click say 40 for them to walk out, cast Howling Shout. Stop luring if more than 0 members are dead. You can stop if there's a party giant is near. Stop if more than however many monsters are in the area. You can make a lure script, but I figure why? That's pretty pointless. An attack log, that's pointless as well. The loop, this is where you want to make your script, which is pretty easy. Just make sure you're auto set to buy potions, so auto buy the HP, XL, auto buy MP, XL. You know, I've got buffers at my spot, so that's usually set to about 50 on each just to get me there. You can buy speed drugs, transport, all the stuff for your pets. There's a few more settings here, like continuing or returning when you can't continue a script if you get stuck behind a tree or something like that. You can record a script for doing loop quests, which I can show you if you guys want, but I won't do it right now. It's pretty easy. So we'll just make a simple script for now. What you want to do when you make a script is always be at the return point of the town, which you can usually tell because there'll be 5 million characters just sitting there in a circle. So make sure you're around there. Click on Script Creator, click Record. Always make sure it's a town script. You want to do the blacksmith to repair your items, do the grocery to buy speed drugs or whatever you want, and do herbalist, just so you buy HPMP, and then do script. Now, in every town, phBot comes auto-loaded with the coordinates to do these three. So you just click those three, click do script, and he will run to the spots and repair his items and buy the items like that. Once he's finished doing that, he'll return to this return point, and that's when your script actually starts. So you don't want to make it further than, say, 15-20 meters each click, because if the server lags out or something like that, you can get stuck behind a tree, and then you just have to go back to town and repeat the process. So just make it, just little clicks like that until you get to your spot. You can see that it'll record the coordinates and say walk for each click. So that's just how you do that. You don't want to sky click or anything like that because you're recording. It should tell you usually. Maybe not. But if you do that, it'll just send you off into the distance, which you don't want anyway. So if you know that if your internet's pretty good and there's no lag and your character can handle a bit of a hit, then you can start making your distances a bit longer between coordinates. I'll usually go as far as you can see the little blue circle to where you're going to land. If that doesn't pop up, just give it another little click next to it. This is just recording the script now. So once you get out to the spot, probably should have bought some speed drugs, but oh well. Once you get to where you want to fight, just click around, make sure you're not around any trees or anything like that. Click stop, and then you want to save as. Don't worry about that, just click the yes. Find somewhere where all your scripts are going to be saved. It's usually in your PH folder. So that's it, we'll just call him Hotan Test 1. Once you click save, it'll disappear. And then that means it won't be saved in here. So you'll have to go back in, load it, find where you saved it, and open it. And then it'll open it here. And that means it's saved there. Okay, so what we can do now, let's just pop a quick returnee. Probably should have bought some speed ones as well. That's saved there. There's your range. phBot doesn't have an auto walk feature yet, like the other bots. So you can put in your coordinates, but it won't actually auto walk to there. You can run somewhere and click get position, and that will save you right there. But then again, if you don't have a script, then that's pointless. So once you've made your script, saved your range, saved your auto buy features like that, all the pots that you want, then you can actually start botting, and you can figure out all this other stuff later. So once we're back here, we can click. That's alright, all the rest of it's right. Just change this first. Pick filter is obvious, you can click in gold and search for it and it'll find gold. Just make sure you pick it, or get your pet to pick it, all that kind of stuff. You use pick pet. Pick items first before attacking somewhere else. Pick party items, or don't pick items at all. Usually I've only got gold and return scrolls set because I usually use them. phBot will automatically pick up all your magic, rare, and legend items, so you don't have to worry about that. If one gets dropped, it will pick it up. And saying that if you have one in your inventory, phBot will never sell it. It'll never sell magic, rare, or legend items to the NPCs, so you don't have to worry about that either. Okay, once you've got all that set, party, you can accept invite all, or just from the list. To add someone to the list, you just type in their name, click the A for add, and they'll be there. Once the bot gets to the training area, it'll look for them, add them to the party, and then away you go. You can accept other invites from other players, allow other players to invite, choose your party here. But that should all be set, so don't worry about that. Union party's a bit technical. You can worry about that when your high levels are getting good to P level your noobs. Academy is pretty useless, you don't really use it. Same for guild, same for players, just tells you who's near. Inventory, this will come up blank when you first start, so just click refresh. It'll show you everything that's in your inventory, all your gear. The first 8 spots are for what you're wearing, and then it'll show you the rest of the stuff that's in your inventory. It's pretty empty at the moment. You know, you can view pretty much everything that you're wearing, all your pets, your transport. You can do auto alchemy in phBot, which is good, but that's more advanced. Stall, you know, enter the stall. You can pretty much be 99.9% AFK the whole time with phBot, which is good. Chat is your regular chat. Nothing's showing up because I've only just logged on. It will show you what uniques have spawned and usually who's killed them. No one's killed Old Shaitan yet. Masteries, this is where if you've got, once you've leveled up, if you've got any points to set towards your masteries, you can click on the button. You know, I'm a wizard, so I'd click wizard, and it'll ask you, yes, I've got no points, so it's not going to go up. Or you can just click auto increase for when you're power leveling. Just click that and it'll go directly to that. There is no auto select for stat points yet, which is a bit annoying, but can't win them all. Map, pointless, sound, whatever. So now that we've got our loop set, our script is set, everything that we want to buy is set, then you can just simply click start bot, and away he goes. And like I said, every town comes with the first few points preloaded, so he will go, he'll, you know, hit the storage keeper. If you've got good items, it'll store it, it'll never sell them, never sell magic, rare, or legend. Once it's done that, it'll run, you know, hit the blacksmith and repair your items, buy your pots, and then go back to the return point here. And that's when your actual script that you have recorded will start. And after you get there, he'll run off and start hitting skills and killing mobs. So that's about it. That's all you need to know. If you guys want another video, then just leave a comment and I'll tell you how to do union parties or anything else like that. I'll probably make another video now which will show you how to use a manager so you can have, you know, a whole lot of characters connected. All these characters I've got here are in a union party. So if you guys want, just let me know and I'll tell you how to set that up. But apart from that, that's about it. Cheers.